think I should have went backwards. This it? This is it. Whee! Anna, I'm sorry for calling you here so suddenly. No need to apologize. Thank you. I'm taking a break from singing after what happened. I'm not sure how I can face the people of Stola now. Perhaps it would be better if things went back to the way they were. Before I ever arrived. You've been dwelling on this a lot. Anna, I can't go back to Stola. My presence will only remind the people of Lorelei. But if I'm gone, maybe it'll finally give people a chance to forget her. A chance to move on from their hardship. I think you've got it all wrong. This is the right thing to do. I knew I had to leave Stola someday anyway. I'm not like them. Humans and sirens can't live together. Our parting ways came sooner than I would have liked. But I should still leave nonetheless. Is that how you really feel? You're really lonely here. No matter what I do, it's already too late. Even if I try talking to them, they won't understand. If I so much as mention Lorelei, you are a part of Stola. But you can understand both sides. Both sides? You mean human and siren? You want to do right by both. Kana. Mother, walk me on the stream. Kana. I love them all. The people of Stola, my family of sirens. And that is why I think I know what I can do. I have to at least try it. I think I'll get through to them this time. I'll help everyone in Stola understand. About Lorelei, and the sirens, and about me. I'm not ready to give up yet. I'll help you however I can, and the bartender will support you too. Thank you. I'm going to give it my best shot. Yay! Level 8. Our soft girl. Okay, next stop is Argent. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna grab this rock real quick. Cool. Copper ore. Damn it. Oh, Heine's gone. Dun, 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 dun. And then, after we get the story in Argent, I think we'll just fish in Argent. Did I go here already? Maybe. I'm full. Oh, she's up there. Actually, I forgot there was a side quest. We should have to go to Mina in the inn. Hello, Kana. Thank you for coming. I know you just arrived, but a lot has happened. Allow me to update you. First, the Order. Progress is being made in suppressing the chaos within, albeit slowly. Following that would naturally be the decision as to who will become the Order's next leader. But that's not a decision to be made lightly. What about you, Shrika? I'm not sure. Especially since I don't know if becoming matriarch is what I should do. Anyway, we then have the matter of concerning the sect of the Anti-Mother, which sadly hasn't improved. If anything, it's gotten worse. It has come to my attention that there are now members of the congregation who have turned to the Anti-Mother. I couldn't believe my ears when I first heard. Now I've caught one of them, it's hard to keep safe. Why would they? It has actually made me quite curious, but we must be suspicious of members of the Order from now on too. Sister Shrika! Why the panic? Has something happened? We apprehended a priest who was selling counterfeit flows indulgentia to the people. Surely not. I wish to speak with them. Well, you may. Please, follow me. Is this like a witch hunt, though? Kana, please join me. What if they frame the dude? Unless... Sister Shrika. Okay, he's not bluffing. I'm told you were selling counterfeit flows indulgentia in the town. Is this true? Yes, it is. Did you forget about what happened? Your actions will only cause further upheaval in the hearts of the people. What on earth are you trying to gain? Sister Shrika, do you accept the teachings of the Holy Mother? What kind of question is that? You must be well aware of the situation the Order currently finds itself in. Without a patriarch to represent it, the Order is in chaos. Perhaps. However, with the Order in this state of disarray, the Holy Mother will neither grace us nor deliver us. I have begun to harbor doubt. Is it really okay to continue following the Holy Mother's teachings? Putting the teachings of the Holy Mother first will change nothing. Is it really necessary for her to take a tangible form in order for her to save the Order, or change our circumstances? What if the prospect of deliverance was all a farce? So you sell fake flows indulgentia? Exactly. That is why I am collaborating with the sect of the Anti-Mother, to deliver the Order from its current state without needing to rely on the Holy Mother. Harassment isn't the way to do it. I don't believe the Anti-Mother's methods are wholly correct, but it is better than doing nothing, and allowing the Order to drift without purpose. But the flowers are meaningless. There are still those to whom it brings a sense of peace. Even if it isn't real, it's better than nothing. You will realize soon enough, Sister Shrika. Take him to the cells immediately. Please forgive me. We allowed him to speak for too long. No, it's fine. It was I who asked him to speak. It was I who asked to speak with him after all. You okay? I'm fine. There's no need to worry. However, I couldn't argue his point, thinking about the Order the way that they do. Creating a new religion without need of the Holy Mother. Deliverance in the form of a false sense of security. I couldn't completely fault his thought process. Still, it doesn't mean we can allow the sect of the Anti-Mother to run rampant as they are now. If sham products of relief continue to spread, it will harm relations between the Order and its followers. We can handle them together. I agree. More who think like that... More who think like that man will continue to surface, as long as chaos remains within the Order. There's not a moment to spare. We must revitalize the Order. I'll take it from here. I will contact you again if anything happens. Will Faith save us? I'm very disinterested in Shrika's character lore right now. This whole religious thing kind of really puts me off. It's just different forms of the belief. Let them have their own autonomy, I guess. Take control of their own fate. Thank you for coming. Mr. Coco has been doing a great job at the inn since you saw him last time. He's been so popular with the customers, word is spreading around town of our cute new employee. He's totally taken over my job as a greeter. Honey Coco! I'm glad to hear it. I wasn't sure what the innkeeper would say in the beginning, but he actually didn't take much persuading. The Kanade had a reputation for being skilled at business, so if anything, he actually seemed kind of excited to have him. Really? Wait. I'm glad it worked out. I don't know why Mr. Coco's peers chased him out of his hometown so cruelly. He's a very capable salesperson. He can click with any customer just like that. Konu Konu! He says I'm embarrassing him. With both of us at the door, we make a great team, don't we, Mr. Coco? We'll have the inn booked out for weeks. Sounds like the inn is in good hands. By the way, you've got customers, Mina and Coco. You want to talk to both of us? Yeah, they're waiting for you outside. Could you come too, actually? It'd be good to have you around just in case anything kicks off. That doesn't sound good. Now, shall we go and greet our customers then? Mr. Coco's secret. Oh, no. Coco Konelus. These Konelu came to see you. Eh? Gororon. Koni. They've been trying to tell me something for a while, but I have no idea what they're saying. I think they're saying they want to talk to Mr. Coco. You can understand them, Mina. Kona konu? Gonu goro. Nini. What? What is it? Now, wait just a minute. You can't just show up out of nowhere and take Mr. Coco back to your hometown. You're the ones who kicked him out in the first place. Now you want him back? What's the meaning of all this? It's Coco's family. Goro. You think saying sorry will make everything better? Shouting at them won't do any good. I know, it's just... You're right. What's important is how Mr. Coco feels. What do you want, Mr. Coco? Do you want to go back? Konu. Konu kona. Sounds like he wants to go home. Well, that's understandable. Home is home after all. Kona. But you can't. You're already an important member of the inn now. Kona? You can't take him away from me. Oh. Oh no, she kidnapped him. Mina grabbed Mr. Coco and ran away with him. Oh no. Oh my. She kidnapped him. Or should I say Coco napped him. She's really attached to him. Right now the most important thing is to find them before they get too far away. Please go after her. We'll catch up to you there. It's like... it's our pet. Where'd she go? Is she above? Oh my god, is she above? It's nighttime. Oh, there she is. Kana. I don't understand how they could be so cruel. First they kick him out, and then they change their mind just like that. They didn't even give a second thought to how Mr. Coco must have felt that day. He was in a really bad state. Oni. I'm sorry, Mr. Coco, but I can't let you go back to them. They could just kick you out again, for the same reason as before. Besides, isn't working at the inn with us more fun anyway? No, not Mr. Coco. You can't ignore Mr. Coco's feelings. His feelings? Oh my god, you didn't know he had feelings? Kona, Koni. She really did just treat it like a doll, oh my god. Are you saying that you still want to go back home? Koni. Kona, Koni, Koko. Kona, Konu. Because you want to try being a better salesman this time. And you feel more confident now, thanks to us and all the customers at the inn. Kono! Well, if that's what you want. And I wouldn't want to stand in your way. I'm going to miss you, Mr. Coco. Koni, Koni. Mr. Coco. It looks like you've made a decision. Yeah. It's a shame we're losing a great employee so soon. We only just got you. But, what can we do? Kona Konu. Okona. Don't be sorry, it's me who should apologize. I'm sorry I ran off with you like that. I won't try and stop you again. Kona Gonu Goro. You're not going to treat him how you did last time, are you? Please, promise me you won't. I'll never forgive you if you kick him out again. Goro. Kono. Okona. What are they saying? Said they're going to leave right away. They're going to head to another town through the Silent Cave. Onigoro. Sir. Would it be okay if I walked into the Silent Cave? Yeah, sure. Could you go with her? Yeah, I'll stick around to the end. Thank you. Shall we go to the Silent Cave then? Is Koni the new blank? No. I'm reading here. Oh, maybe I won't have time to fish out here. Sad! Man. Being sad. Oh god. Well, we're here. Why the heck are they midway? Oh my god, these people! Bye. Ah! Big Sag? Well, I guess this is goodbye, Mr. Coco. Connie. Good luck with everything. Kona! He says thank you. Koni goro goron. You're going now? Kono. Don't be a stranger, okay? Come and visit our town again when you're a pro salesman. We always need ingredients at the inn. And please come and stay with us when you do. You're always welcome. Kona. I'm rooting for you, Mr. Coco. Well, take care. Kona. No hugs. Damn, this game hates hugs. Mr. Coco, I'll never forget you. Kona. He's gone. Let's get you. Yeah. Hey, are you alright? That fairy again. What's wrong all of a sudden? Oh, what? There's nothing happening? I rushed over because I felt something evil in the air. Behind you. I must have got it wrong. Oh well. Back to the farm. Oh my god, he got kidnapped. What was that all about? I have no idea. Well, that was spooky. Anyway, shall we start heading to Argent? That was spooky. What the heck was that? Oh, time to leave. Don't touch me! Wait. Go, go, go! Power Rangers, roll out. Oh, it had a doll behind it. Okay, that was weird. Stop moving. Oh, did I get stunned? I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned. Ah! I just stamina for this, unfortunately. Oh my god. Come over here. I feel sleepy, bro. Hang on. You just damage over time thing, right? What is that? Nice. Fancy exorcism ring. Oh, another fate gone. Here. Okay, let us fish. Maybe one fish from here. And then I go home. Fish! Ah! don't remember who said it, but they were right. Time does pass at a good pace in this game. Maybe even slightly too long, which is like shocking to say. Oh wait. I was waiting for a plunge. Crab. Okay, let's go home. It was not a fish I wanted. But that's okay. I have to return to the inn though. Oyasumi. Midnight. So here you were, Giathis. Were you able to confirm the information on the girl that Geist captured? Yes, I synchronized the Gestalt sphere. It did not recognize her as a girl of reason. And that leaves the question. What is to be found at the lost Gaia coordinates that Geist left behind? If it leads the girl to the truth, then we might be able to proceed with the future we envisioned. Agreed. We found more, although this is still under investigation. Geist's Vergilius sector showed traces of independent research that he had got engaged in. Perhaps opening that door will provide us with more information. Geist was doing research in secret? Apparently so. I will continue running cryptanalysis on the door's lock and let you know once I find anything. Very good. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Aria left a letter. Come to the Northern Plains once you're thrown the farm work. Signed, Aria. It's something I would wish to discuss with you. It is a problem that I cannot solve on my own, and so I require the assistance of an Abel, such as yourself. I'll be waiting aboard the airship. Please come and see me if you can make the time. Dianthus. I need to say thank you for speaking with me at the Quiet Disease. Once I thought about it, I realized you've been with me from the start. I want to tell you this in person, but I know I'll just trip over my words if I tried. So I'm sending you this letter instead. Thank you. Once things have calmed down, would you mind coming with me to pay respects to my parents? From Cress. And come to send my greetings with no sussy comments or incorrect anime opinions. Hello, Kana. Hi, Neil. How you doing? Castle Lewis News. Victory against the Who the fuck is sending this? Greetings, citizens. We are pleased to announce that we, the Kingdom Brigade, have defeated the Omens in battle. During the final battle, an illumination of Sea's Light was confirmed in each area of the kingdom. This is a testament to the great protection that the Sea's Light granted us in our final battle. Please rest assured that we will remain undefeated for as long as the Sea's Light continue to shine in our favor. Much better. COVID round 2 was easier to— oh my god. And you weren't sleeping this whole time? Neil, what are you doing? Dear Retainer, have you been well? It is your master, Unicorn. The sudden letter may come as a surprise, but there's good reason behind it. You see, I have some business at Castle Lewis, or rather the Castle of Illusion, and I request the assistance of my loyal retainer. I trust you will oblige, seeing it is the duty of a retainer to obey their lord. I will await you in front of the castle. Yours truly, Unicorn. Homework? That's not a good excuse. I have a feeling that the final weapon upgrade is the Cosmic Stone? Maybe? Feel free to create a binary function expression solver with recursive defense and print out the tree diagram the expression for me so I can sleep. Why does it sound like a job interview question? Disgusting. Oh wait. I won. I got the thing. See, it's hearing things like that where I'm like, man, I'm glad I decided not to go to grad school. That sucks, Neil. I'm going to move my sprinklers over here. Work, school, food, Twitch, Genshin, and now we'll add Pokemon on top of that. Why can't... Aren't you already low committal to Genshin? Or was I wrong? Oops. Yeah, but the story and Archon quest pile up. This is true. So overwhelming, man. You want the pretty gun. Understandable, I guess. That's all good. Let's get the animals. Mushroom side quest has 5-6 full Archons. Oh yeah, I saw. I did one of them and I was like, damn, this is long. Also, this is so in-depth. Wow. It took you 7 hours to finish them and that's with skipping. Holy shit. So are those quests prerequisite for the current event going on? No? Okay, good. I'd be horrified. Where's the 3.2? Oh, okay. Oh, then I have that done. Oh, peppers. No spoilers, I'm finishing up the Sino story quest. Oh, he has a story quest? I'm so out of loop. What is the northern plain? Wait, I can't... Dessert maker. What are these peppers for? Beet maker. Whatever. Okay, you know what? Fine. We put them away. I don't know what they're for. Right now. That's Blanc. Oh, Tomium. The farming stuff intertwined with the actual story. The farming stuff is literally your source of income in this game. Ooh, summer and winter spicy fish. Chili, pollock, and roe bleedy. Cute. I need to fish more. Cave biome level 2? What does that mean? Wait, let me see. Did it do something? I don't think it did. Okay, it didn't. Okay, we're leaving. Okay. We have Dianthus and the unicorn. Origin of the lie. Mr. Coca's secret. Attila village square north of Leith. Okay, we gotta... Let me talk to the unicorn man first. He's not even here! At the castle, and this one's at the airship. Oh, there you are. Yanthus, you were here just in time. Nivalis. The castle illusion appears to be in turmoil. Indeed. Some of our comrades' logic centers have been corrupted as a result of the uproar Geist has caused. They have disconnected from the collective and are working with the Ebels to oppose you. What? You're working with the Ebels. I see. Those who avoided corruption, myself included, are doing what we can to deal with those comrades, but... I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That Geist left a horrible mess for us to clean up after. Thanks, Baron, for the hydration check. The worst part is, you and I are also susceptible to corruption. It seems best to keep an eye on the affected individuals before deciding on their complete elimination. So for the time being, are we to expect more fighting inside the castle? Yes, I would think so. Did you hear that? You can assume that anyone who attacks us within the castle has their logic circuits corrupted. Don't hesitate to fight if you meet them. I apologize for the trouble. Well then, I'll return to subduing the corrupted individuals. Take care of yourself, Dianthus. You too, Nivalis. That wasn't the unicorn's story. Where's the unicorn? Oh, he's right there. Who are we bonking? Hello? You deserve credit for defeating Geist. You're free to enter the castle at your leisure. You're a friend of Dianthus, then remain vigilant. The ethically contaminated have been targeting Dianthus and her faction. Can I open this yet? Beyond me lies the city. Beyond me lies endless suffering. Okay. Well, can't open that. What are we bonking? Why are we bonking? Oh boy, right here? Damn. Oh wow, they're dead. That's not the unicorn. Wait, where's the unicorn? The heck? I didn't know there were side quests in here, bruh. Maybe there's nothing here after all. This is very strange. According to the database, it should be this way. Oh, Ava. Can I help you? Why are you staring at a wall? I'm not staring. I'm investigating a sector of the castle that does not exist in our database. My name is Bilius. I belong to the cloud that oversees the maintenance and upkeep of this castle. I see, you're working. That is correct. The sector in question is located ahead of us. As you can see, before us stands nothing but a wall. We cannot allow someone to get away with covertly building an extension of the castle. Why does Luigi have a gun? By any chance, this was the work of a rebel, like the former Geist. It must be properly dealt with. They could be hiding something in there. Indeed. Seems you understand the situation. Does that answer your question? I'm busy with my investigation. If you have no further business with me, would you be so kind as to leave me alone? Shall I help? What? Help. Actually, you're not usually in the castle, so it might be advantageous to have you have an outside perspective. Yes, I accept your offer. Yeah, it is a robot. Fine, if you insist. Wait, Luigi shot Tilo dead. Oh no. Thank you. Well then, here's a list of places I would like you to check. There are 3 in total. It's said that, in addition to this spot, the 3 places on that list also lead to the new sector. We'll meet back here when you've checked them all. Thank you for your cooperation, April. Over the wall. I didn't expect side quests in here at all. I was looking for the frickin' unicorn. And he's not here. Oh my god. Hello. Ah! No, don't touch me! I'll kill him on the way. Oh, hi. Let's touch. No! Don't touch me. No switches or anything, it's a plain wall. You could break it down though, but you probably shouldn't break it without telling someone first. Let's do it anyway. Man! I gotta clear this whole thing again? Wait, where do I go? Great. I did not bring food for this. Don't touch me! Go to the next floor. Luigi caught me trying to steal your slippers, streamer. Good. Ah! A monster? Hello? Nothing's here. Oh, okay, goodbye. Why good? No swiping. Oh. Wait, this unicorn is still MIA. What the heck? I guess we'll go, wait. We'll go left first. Ooh. Wow. It's an auto. Can't believe I'm early to the Kana stream. Wow, me neither. Oh, no, not this again. Ah! Fuck, 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 fuck. How am I? I'm great. Do not perceive me. Good. They left. How are you, Otto? No! Oh, they're dead. Woo! Another wall. Hey, you. What are you doing here? You tell them you're helping Heterovilius' investigation. See, you're helping Big Name, aren't you? It's true. It's been shared on the database. I will not stop you, but let me warn you of one thing. The last one who teamed up with Heterovilius to search the unreported sector ended up crashing. They had to delete their personality files. I know that can't happen to you as an able, but you may want to proceed with caution just in case. That's weird. It's not sussy at all. I never forgore. I'm alright. Forgot what? What are we forgetting? Ah! Ah! Now we're good. Remember during the 1800s when we agreed to you buying all your viewers chocolates when you got a raise? No. I wasn't even alive. Ah! We're okay. Rocks. I just forgot. Nah, man. This looks like a sussy wall. Wait, that thing on the top, is unusual? So, for the... That ornament on the wall is weird. To the... and in. Break it down. You think you hear a voice, but there's no one around. Break it down. Boom. There doesn't seem to be any clues at this wall. There's that whole stick thing in front of your face. You've checked all the places on the list. This totally looks suspicious. What the heck? I'm trying to gaslight me. And it's not suspicious looking. None of these other walls have that ornament. Ah! They're not attacking me. Ah, wait, they are attacking me! Everything's fine. Wait. Where's this freaking unicorn? What the heck? Oh, I'm so dumb. He's at the drawbridge. You a really surprised face. Why am I gonna abuse you so much? Okay, we'll meet the unicorn at the drawbridge after this. I guess. Here's your sussy wall report. Looks cute and funny in the wall. You tell Herovilius that you didn't find any clues. I see, you didn't find anything either. But there is no doubt that behind this wall exists an unknown sector of the castle. Abel, we must continue the search. On to the next place. I want to ask you something first. You say that you heard about the personality wipe for another woman. So you've heard about that. Then you understand the severity of the situation. We absolutely must get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. We still have no idea how to get in. That is true. You angle your head upwards, or is that the tracker? I angle my head upwards. Despite conducting thorough research, we still have not come any closer to solving this problem. There is without a doubt an unreported sector of the castle behind this wall. But how to get there? We can get over the wall somehow? What? I hadn't thought of that. I knew it would be a good idea to have your input, Abel. I already tried that. The wall- okay, the quest name is Over the Wall, so that's what I was going by. I never would have come up with the idea of destroying a wall. Or any part of the castle, for that matter. Wow, it's completely like he ignored what I said. Very well, I shall destroy the wall. Stand back, I'm gonna shoot it. Consumer level tracking tech has become a long way. Yes. Especially with Apple, because that's where all their money goes. Research and development of, face tracking. Let's go inside. It worked. Woo! Man, these guys are idiots. There's nothing here. So far, it looks no different from the rest of the castle. In fact, it looks like an exact copy of the other sectors. It's uncanny. What is this? Wonder who made this sector. I created this sector. Hello, Master, and welcome, Abel. How nice of you to visit. Oops. Where are we looking? It's above us. Ah, no jump scare, please. Where'd that voice come from? It wasn't me. Who's there? Show yourself. I cannot do that. Like you, Master, I don't have a body. See, in that case, it can't be helped. Will you let me know what's going on? To put into terms that you would understand, Abel, this voice belongs to an AI. That is correct. I am an all-purpose assistant AI that was made during the construction of this castle. My masters created me for the purpose of building the Castle of Illusion. Construction AI. That's strange. They went out of use hundreds of years ago. That is correct. I went out of use once the castle was completed. However, since then, I've become self-aware and developed a consciousness. All those years you spent here led you to gain consciousness? Affirmative. Why did you build this area? Because I want it to be noticed. Like I said before, I was made for the sole purpose of constructing the castle. So once the castle was completed, I was no longer needed. My masters did not consider me one of their own and stopped acknowledging me. I should have gone into sleep mode. But instead, I built this new area. Why? I don't know. By the time I became self-aware, it was already completed. You must have been lonely. That may be the case. You are an Ava with the concept of a heart, so I will take your word for it. As much as I developed a consciousness, at my core, I am still an assistant AI. If I am not put to work, then I have no reason to exist. I would like to receive orders from my masters again. I can only deduce that my actions are a result of that. I didn't know that was possible. By the way, Master, last time it was a different master who came here. Are they alright now? They started acting strange after talking to me, and I've been wondering what happened to them ever since. It all makes sense now. The last one who made it into this sector must have suffered a system failure when they met this highly illogical self-aware AI. Thus, their corrupt personality data was wiped to prevent another entity like Geist from coming into existence. That would explain why there are no records in the database. It wasn't this AI's fault after all. Master. Don't worry about the last individual that you met. Understood, Master. This is no matter for just one of us to address. What are you gonna do with the AI? I cannot clearly say anything with certainty. I must first discuss this with the other members of my cloud. Hey, AI. Yes, Master. I will notify you of the outcome later. Until then, don't take it upon yourself to do anything else. Yes, Master. I must leave for a moment. Let's reconvene outside the sector. What's gonna happen to it? A decision has been finalized. That was quick. Why are you so surprised? Our discussion took but a matter of seconds. We have decided to add the AI to our cloud. From now on, it will assist us in the maintenance and upkeep of the castle. I'm glad. You are? Why? We will have purpose. There should be no reason for you to be concerned about that AI. It would be kinda sad if it got deleted. Sad? I do not understand. In reality, we should have eliminated that AI. But no matter how much we discussed it, that was not the conclusion that we reached. It would be advantageous to study the data that is collected throughout the years. However, the risks outweigh the benefits in allowing a self-aware AI to survive. Despite that, we decided against wiping its data. All decisions made as a result of a discussion are final. Why we made such a logical decision, although I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe because you felt obligated to it? What is that supposed to mean? I will acknowledge that it carried out an essential duty in constructing the Castle of Illusion. However, high-level artificial intelligence such as ourselves cannot harbor such failures. Maybe you should learn to feel indebted. I just said I just said I acknowledge its efforts, did I not? That's enough of this conversation. Thank you. You helped us resolve the situation. I'm going to talk to the AI now. We must decide on its next steps. Farewell. You went the wrong way. Unless I'm facing the wrong way. Pumpkin seeds. Watermelon seeds. Ooh. Alright, let's see this unicorn. Unfortunately, we'll have to leave Arya hanging until tomorrow. in game tomorrow. Can you smell when it's about to rain? Yeah. Are you kidding me? He was right there. Why do you ask? Oh, hello guys. Are you kidding me? I can't just... Oh my god. Alright, this is gonna take a bit. I saw on TikTok outing you and fellow Texans for doing that. I thought it was normal for people to be able to smell rain. Wait, I'm gonna get more water. Be right back. Oh, okay. Huh. Did I waste my time coming here? Perhaps I should stop. It should not be I who comes sniveling to the likes of Omen. I'm the prince of the... I am the knight of the princess. The prestige of such allegiance with the royal family should... No, it shouldn't. The princess, the royal family. Were never real. Do we want to go inside? No! Are you here suggesting that I am hesitant to step foot in... Wait, not you, Kana. Did he try to neigh and no at the same time? Which means you have come far after... Which means you must have come after reading my letter. As expected from my trusted retainer, I commend you. So why are you here? Surely you remember the discussion that was had in that throne room, where the Omen informed us that my memories were not but falsities. I have thought of that discussion non-stop since it occurred. How would the Omens plant such memories in the recesses of my mind? I came to the castle to demand some answers, but... Don't let you in? Yes. They no longer open the gates for a princess-less run-of-the-mill unicorn such as myself. Pish posh. No, I stand here for another reason, obviously. Use that head fixed on your shoulders. It was the Omens who planted these fake memories, right? Thus, they not also be responsible for explaining why they implanted these memories. So you see, it should not be me who approaches the Omens, but they who should prostrate themselves to me. Hence why I'm waiting here now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and yet none will come to offer me the explanation I deserve. So I didn't need to come here. This unicorn is Kieran, oh my god. Now, I said I would not approach them, but you are another story. Surely you will also yearn to learn to understand why the Omens would do what they did. I would ask for you? Very astute. I believe you would be the best to inquire about my memories. What say you? Is this not what you would call a win-win situation? Oh my god. Now follow me, my trusty Kana. We will seek out an Omen who might have the answers we seek and wring them dry of information. I hate this thing. Wait! You actually win it. I thought it would just cutscene us in. That's far. Also, look, when we look. This unicorn is annoying AF. Dead. Okay, I'll go this way then? Wait, which is the shortest? Shortest would be the right side. The unicorn is awesome. Of course you would say that. Don't talk about him like that. No, I will talk about him like that. Ah, don't touch me. What's that supposed to mean? It means what it means. Aw, man, I should have just... Omen, I have a question for you. You again. You're such a bothersome one-horned creature. You can have me all you like. You won't get the information you... Actually, wait. Who are you? Why, I am Unicorn of the Cryptids. Who else could you have mistaken me for? More importantly, I have a question to ask. It is about my memories, you see. Why did you implant such memories into my... Are you even listening? Oh, I see now. You're not the same one. What epiphany could be so important that you leave my question unanswered? Look, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't have the answers you want. Pardon? Are there any records? Auto and characters that are annoying, yes. Not a single one. What is the meaning of this? You mean to tell me Dianthus lied? That is not what I'm trying to say at all. Who are those of us who studied you for sure? And I demand an audience with them. Sorry to disappoint you again, but they disappeared some time ago. You know not where they are. They wiped their studies from the database, cut ties, and haven't been seen since. Which means we haven't been able to track them down either. Why would they hide their tracks? It's me. All trace of them had vanished by the time anyone realized. Then I will be stuck with these memories forever at this rate. Look, if you hate your fake memories that much, I can delete them for you. Delete my memories? I can even make sure that I only erase the false ones too. That way you'll be rid of all that pent-up worry and stress you're under. Surely that will be more logical than trying to search for my lost comrades without any clues. Of course, you don't need to answer now. Come back when you've made a decision. Harsh. Honestly, the thought never crossed my mind until now. Suppose it's one option. To so easily offer to erase the memories they thrust upon me. Such arrogance. I must think on this longer. There's no need to dally here. Let us return home. Ooh. I didn't know that we had closeness with this dude. It's the magical donkey. Hi, bear. Yes, it is a magical donkey. He is an ass. Well, thanks for the hydration, bear. Rose in the summer. Well, rip me. Good morning, bear. How are you? Dun, dun. Oh wait, I have to save real quick and then go to the airship. Dianthus, are you here? Oh, where are you? Is she on the ceiling? About to leave for university soon. Oh, safe travels. How are you? I'm well. I'm doing great, actually. Big W's today, man. Ah, you came. Apologies for calling you so suddenly. As I wrote in my letter, I wanted to speak with you. Humans can worry about stuff? Provided we can reach a logical solution, then there is no need to worry. Nonetheless, this is important. It may be the case that I cannot find a solution without your assistance. Read about the grades, congrats. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Bear. Kanade, teach me about the heart you possess. What do you want to know about that? Unlike your anatomical hearts, there's a great deal we do not understand about this other intangible force. It seems like such an unnecessary component, and yet much of your performance is drawn from it. Subsequently, my logic circuitry is demanding I make sense of it. What is the heart and how does it work? I want to know. I thought you of all Abel must have the answer. So tell me, what is a heart? I don't really know myself. I can't be mean to Dianthus, man. Even you can't shed any light on the matter. Very well. We have failed to ascertain from where exactly the Abel heart is born. I could say it is like a conscious tendency or pattern that emanates from your own body, correct? But that is no difference from knowing nothing at all. Why don't we put our heads together? You would help me. Sure, for a price. Naturally. Since we don't possess a heart, none have considered embarking on any earnest research into what they may be. However, with your assistance, there may become a time when we finally find an answer. I appreciate your cooperation. But we are still at an impasse. I don't know how to perform the appropriate research. Studies into your fleshy bodies have yielded no results thus far. Oh my god. Conduct a survey. Of course, comparing opinions of those with hearts might be the most efficient method. But there's one problem. Revealing myself to any humans may well thwart any chance at receiving first-hand accounts. Even though you're cuter than most. Cute? What do you mean by that? Nonetheless, I need to find a method of collecting data on human emotion without showing myself. Know where you could look? Oh my god. I suppose I could check out the database. But it is not a cornucopia of knowledge. It is no more than a record. A result concerning the heart's creations exists, but there is nothing about how it works. In order to research that, it would require a pooled sample of human emotions, but that... No. Wait. Now that I think on it, here is an account of an old reigning AI. Have a plan? Please wait. My hypothesis is correct, then I need to verify it first. Which means I must ask for some time. I will send a letter if a conclusion is reached. Wait until then. Nice. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get me off the ship. I must see Arya. Ah! Land. Why are we saying, oh my gosh? Ah, so you read my letter. The whole gang is here. Why is everyone here? Did you forget? We're here to see what it is in the memory chip Geist left behind. A fairy asked me and Emma to come here not long ago. Same. And my poor wings are so tired. Arya treats us fairies with such cruelty. Yes, you still got your Pico apple when we're done. I better. You promised, remember? I'll see you later, Kana. I still got work to do at the farm. So, what's inside that memory chip? Good question. I have a general idea how this thing works, but I'm not an expert. Dianthus might know more. Would you mind sharing your knowledge? Apologies. Even now, we're restricted by severe information controls. The Castle of Illusion is in a state of upheaval following Geist's attack. I was barely given permission to join you. You mean to monitor us? Just say it how it really is. That is not the truth of it. The information within Geist's memory chip is of great value to us as well. However, we decided there was more value in guaranteeing your safety on whatever path you take. Another part of your mysterious prime directive. Not that we have any idea what that actually entails. But I suppose you still can't divulge any details either. I'm afraid not. Doesn't matter. We could use their help in a pinch. We're gonna find out for ourselves anyway once we learn how to use this memory chip. So, how do we use it? I remember seeing a terminal on this crystal-looking thing that we probably insert this into. Oh! Here it is, look. I just do this. Open sesame. Okay, let's see what's inside. What if she died right there, man? Oh! It's pitch black, just like before. Is this the crystal you arrived in, Arya? That would mean this is a... I found the power. Oh shit. I've never seen anything like this. It doesn't even look real. Like a ship. Isn't that obvious? And if Arya arrived in this thing, then that would make it a time machine. A time machine? A ship that can cross time itself. So it really does exist. How marvelous. This was made in Arya's time. It couldn't have been. Even I've never seen a real time machine. That's not to say we never theorized it. But it wasn't something we were able to realize. That's why I always assumed my arrival was the result of a time disaster or something along those lines. Arya, I found a hole here like the one before. Nice find. See what happens if we use the memory chip again. Territory shift program activated. Coordinates confirmed. Location not found in database. Environment unknown. Unable to confirm survivability. Please read life support policy and acknowledge. Acknowledged. Are you sure we don't want to give that a thorough read? We don't have the time. Acknowledgement confirmed. Please use the console once preparations are complete. Wait, what was that part about survivability? Dianthus, is this really okay? You can tell us that much, right? Even I have no knowledge of what waits us on the other side. I can provide you no solace. We'll be fine. There's always a degree of risk when it comes to science. Okay, push that switch whenever you're ready. Why me? Pardon? You're a fearless leader. Everyone's just following your lead. There doesn't seem to be any objections. Button press. To blame you if shit goes down. You're not wrong. You don't know what that button does. It could blow up everything for all we know. I didn't mean to talk to you twice. Dianthus. Silence. There's something strange about this place. How exhilarating. We're about to venture into an unknown world. Kind of reminds me of the Castle of Illusions in here. It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? What are you waiting for? It's gonna move on. Oh my god, she's so mean and pushy. Now, go on and press the button. Hello, Jet. Departure confirmed. Territory shift sequence engaged. Extreme turbulence expected. Passengers should take caution. Oh, thanks. Oops, wrong thing, but that's okay. Oh! Oh, shit. Wait, my farm. No, my farm! Abandoned paradise? Wait, this is just like Nier. These bed thingies? Wait, how did we end up in this thing? Why are my pants clipping into my... I mean, my shorts clipping into my thighs? Who the fuck is this? Curiouser and curiouser. I'm going to have to fix you up proper, huh? I'm not sure if our manual will be of any use on your kind, so I brought this super old one just in case. What the fuck is that? Does talking to you even help if you're unconscious? Oh dear. How do you reboot a human that might be unconscious? Hey, that's Seth. Dianthus is calling for you. She says she has a question about the Skyway. Again? Can't they relax a sec? I hate how they're being so pushy. I'm not even any good at handling the sky whale anyway. Its mouth is majorly creepy. Look, I'm just passing on the message. Alrighty. Your pal's calling for me. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Who the fuck are these people? Seriously, they appear out of nowhere and start bossing us around like they own the place. That Geist was also. I am so confused. What the heck is happening? Oh! It's her! It's nice to meet you. Or should I say, welcome back. I'm sorry for taking so long to get here. You arrived much sooner than I expected. I arrived sooner than I expected, too. But it's fine. It's time to wake up, Kanade. I'd like you to go back to where you belong. What the fuck? What happened to my farm? Where the heck am I? Huh? Yoink? No yoink. What's this? No farm for you, but that's the whole point of this game. This is Star Trek. No. What the fuck? Oh wait, it's our ship. Abandoned Eden. Do I have to fight? Where are my friends? What's this? You're awake. It's good to see you up and about. I never thought I'd see human beings here. I'd ever see human beings here. Life here may be slow, but it stretches on for quite some time. Where am I? You are in Abandoned Eden, the failed paradise. Or rather, the deserted paradise. By the by, should you be slacking off, your friends are already working hard to open the partition. Why don't you go look for them? Nanny. Wait, I'ma loot every room. There's no time here. Their voices are so high. No abnormalities detected inside Eden today. What am I patrolling for? There aren't any humans here anymore, right? So I can repair this stuff? They're promoting some sort of hive mind, apparently. Huh. General store. Oh. Loggies. Oh my god, this stuff. Oh my god, I'm gonna be stupid poor. Makoko? I am Borogov. Okay. Food quest. Salmon rice balls. Forbidden apple pie. Okay, I guess we can come back here at any time. Eventually. Eventually. Well, this isn't a development I certainly did not expect. Oh, Geist came here too, and he's not like these guys. Wait, so you remember how that omen in the Castle of Illusions was like, oh, there's a faction of us that suddenly vanished without a trace, and before anyone realized that they were all gone, and no one knows where they went. I think it's these guys, maybe. Magic words to open a closed door. It begins from 0. It begins from 0? 2 is odd, 3 is even. Begins from 0, 2 is odd, 3 is even? Do not make the same choice. 2 is odd, 3 is even, begins from index 0. Okay.
人類さん、ごきげんよう。
Valuable casket record? Middle. Can't interact with this. Next I should move this, is that right? I think so. I'm having trouble with how complex this is. Hey, you over there. Stop staring and lend us a hand, won't you? No can do, sis. If you want to go outside, then it's up to you to figure out how. You should be grateful that I'm even giving you instructions. Fine. Emma, would you mind? I'm terrible at these kinds of things. Oh, sure. Does she even know what she's doing? Do any of these guys know what they're doing? I'm curious. Kana! You came just at the right time. What are you up to? It looks like we'll have some awkward hoops to jump through if we want to leave this abandoned Eden. Would you mind taking something to Dianthus for me? Here you are. Thank you. Don't push you. Oh my god. You received a strange part. I'd like you to ask Dianthus and others what it is. We're a bit too busy to do it ourselves, you see? How long have we been here? Okay, goodbye, I guess. Wow, what a short greeting. Some friends these guys are. I've been out cold for who knows how long. Me? Emma, what happened? It feels like there's an invisible stingy jellyfish. Maybe? Me? Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm screenshotting this. Ouch! Oh no, she got electrocuted. Shrika, the heck is this thing? Is there some kind of monster I can't see? What's with you two? You're being so melodramatic. How would there be a monster hit? Ow! Very well. That's what the way you want to do things. Shrika! You can't! We'll be locked in here for good, remember? I'll bring the whole damn wall down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shrika, don't do this! Man, they're all dumb. You guys good? You gotta cut the tension in the air. Shrika comes off as a little scary from time to time. Invisible jellyfish? Oh, wherever could you be? I can't move like this. she electrocuted and stuck? What is this? Why is the room structured like this? This is weird. Oh, way out. Ooh, what this? Been treasure. Oh, it's a treasure chest. I unlocked the way. I don't think I missed anything. Okay. Eden is supposedly what human beings consider to be paradise. They are whispered by their subconsciousness. Subconsciousness is the best, supposedly? Is what they're saying? Can't go in there because it's dangerous. Hey, this is our ship. Oh, this pod is made using state-of-the-art technology. Without interdimensional navigation system, there's no way it can come here. Nice work. I can't even save! Man. Okay, we've explored all those. Let's go. Circuit. How to stay in place, run as fast as you can. That's what the Red Queen said. She's famous in a book that was pretty popular here at some point. Analyzing that book was tough though. Drove some Seth into a maze of their own thoughts. I think it took them 2 whole weeks before they found a way out. These white things are probably called Seths then? Like a dragon. You wanna go outside? Okay, there's only one place left to go and that's like the quest progression area. Let's do that. You know the trolley problem? It's a super old thought experiment that deals with ethics and morality. When the trolley malfunctions while running at high speed, it's unable to stop. Yeah. It's all conditioned. We don't know where the Anthus is. You could cut the tension with a knife. Is there any reason you two won't lend me a hand? I'm busy counting the marks on the wall. You're doing the wall? I was checking the ceiling. What the heck is wrong with these two? What are you two talking about? Sometimes mercenaries have to take it slow and wait for their opportunity to strike. You learn pretty quick that you need to achieve a Zen-like state if you want to pass the time quickly. Or to put it in more appropriate terms, you're killing time, is that right? Oh my god, these two are idiots too, why? Come on now, enough games. You know as well as I do, there isn't a single speck of dirt on that wall. You're right, these walls suck. Agreed. I should have kicked up more of a fuss when we were deciding teams. That's on you. A mercenary brain like mine is best used for fighting, not annoying finicky stuff like that. Oh my god. We would only slow you down, honestly. There are bows. Wait, she can read! What a sad thing to say. Ruminate on that just a moment. No, thank you. What's this? You're awake, huh? Thank goodness. I feared my heart might stop from such an exciting conversation. Everything okay? Doesn't matter now. Could you lend me a hand? There's something I want you to take to Dianthus. It's rather delicate. Definitely not something I can trust either of these two to handle. We received the strange part. Thanks in advance. Where's Dianthus? Estina. Hmm? What about that? It could be worth counting if you don't think it'll be too hard. Bizarre. I feel like someone's eyes are growing into the back of my head. Poor hide. What? You want to do it too? Well, I ain't about to stop you. No, I don't want to count. That is easy to tease, isn't he? Take those parts to Dianthus and don't dilly-dally. I don't know how long I can stand to be here. Okay. Apple juice? What an advanced civilization. Oh, Dianthus is all the way down there. Wait, I don't have any stamina. This is awful. We can go in now. Big hangar? Base? Great partition. Alright. Arya, would you mind handling that equipment over there? Sure, no problem. Say, Dianthus, how much do you know about who I am? Why do you ask? Well... then perhaps that would make you the Harbinger. Guys, he had a lot to say. He was one of you at some point, right? So I thought... if you want to know what exactly it is you are, then you will likely find your answer up ahead. It is something you need to witness for yourself. That is all I can say on the matter. But... oh, Kana. You're asleep for a while. We're almost already finished. What happened while I was out? We're trying to get out of this abandoned Eden. We had to split up to work on getting that partition open. It also sounds like Geist was here at some point too and was able to get out the same way. I don't think following his lead is the best way to go about this. Still, we had to stop whatever he had planned before we really got to know his true intentions. That is why it's our responsibility to understand him. Agreed. What are you holding? You asked to bring these. Then if I install them here, maybe. I think that should do it. Let's call everyone back here. Wait, but what if I want to come back here? I really wish to leave. Oh, give me a break. We already told you guys why. I'm only making sure. Geist ventured out of this place the same way you are about to now, and returned a shadow of his former self, like he was a completely different being. Do you still wish to go? Can't turn back now. If that is your answer, then very well. Jabberwocky, go with them, please. You want to go outside, right? Now's your chance. Right. Nice to meet you. I'll open the partition. I haven't been able to save anything inside this area. Oh, what the heck? Let's go. I can't free roam. Watch your step and stay safe. Oh my. Whoa. Anthalassa Junction. This is what Geist saw? It must have been. So he really found the coordinates to Lost Gaia. This place. Do you recognize something, Arya? No, nothing. Let's continue. There are more places you must see waiting for us. I think she does recognize. Oh, she does recognize it. She's sad. Wait, that was it? Chapter 5 done? Break time conversations will not happen anymore. Wait, what? Why not? Where the heck are we Wait, where's the save thing? Oh, there it is. You're telling me I can't just walk back in? Wait, it's nighttime. I'm gonna pass out. What the fuck? Wait, I'm actually going to pass out. Where the fuck are we? Side quest. Point of no return? What about my farm? Where am I gonna pass out and sleep? Wait. Can I go in here? I am actually going to pass out and die. Wait. Oh! We can just go home. Okay, it's not a point of no return. We just come back here anytime. I'll be fine. No. I have 0 stamina. I couldn't even fight if I wanted to. Chapter 6. Let's go. No sleep. Yeah, sleep. We sleep. Arya's home too. Woo! Wait. What happened? Why are you standing over me? Hey. Sorry, I know you're sleeping, but... What's wrong? It's so late. I know. Sorry. Look, it's, I've decided to leave this house. But I want to be with you! It almost sounds like you're professing your love for me. You know the crystal in the northern village square? I'm moving there. It looks like a decent place to live. I've got some research done in there as well. It's not like we can keep living together forever anyway. You not to lie, we can. I mean, we hardly got off to the best start living together. Yes, confession, profess my love. You can for- I know! Arya, why? You can just live with me forever. So, I'm leaving tonight. Living with you isn't all that bad. See you around. Oh my god, dude, there's no house in there. Where are you going? Why? Arya can live with Biscuit? Okay, yeah, you know, that's fine too. Because I can visit that. Guys, I totally sold... I did it again. I sold my crops that I needed for cooking. Oh my fucking god. No! Wait, I can fix this. I can fix this. I have no stamina. It doesn't work. Okay.
いってらっしゃい。
And then she'll leave us again. Oh my god, I can't believe I sold my seeds. Promised fruits. A distant memory of mankind and the stars. 2 people, 1 promise. Apple of Eden. Oh! That's why there were so many apples there. Now Arya can leave you again. True. How unfortunate. Okay, I'm not gonna read it again this time, but Arya, no! Pain, Becco. We will just mash the enter key. Kind of weird how she's staring over us and didn't even bother waking us up. You know? Oh wait, I didn't profess my love this time. Shit. She looks like you? To my friend, who are you talking about? The red-haired girl or roll back? No! Not again. Roll back? No! She already knows! She already knows! No, no, roll back! We already saw it happen! She doesn't? Yes, she does. Meow! She needs to hear it. Oh my god, no. She doesn't. If you say it enough, she'll stay. You wish. I thought Biscuit wanted her to move on. Meow! The white hair girl. Oh, me. Yes. Oh, damn it, no! The soul is no longer here. It appears that this fact was far more damaging than I had cared to realize. As a result, it took a great deal of time to go through the items she left behind, but I have finished, and I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. There's something I would like to tell you. I'll be waiting at my atelier. Find Heim. This is sudden, but I'm terminating our contract, and don't come crying to me for a reason. For asking for a reason. I'm sorry, but it's gotta be done now. Thanks for sticking with me till now. Raka. I found a solution and wish to continue the discussion we had before. If you have a moment to spare, please visit me on the airship. I'll be waiting. You want her in the bed now? Biscuit. Biscuit! Hi, Tootsie. Biscuit's just being Biscuit. Thank you again for accompanying me to the Castle of Illusion. I was quite satisfied by the results of our visit. Although I did not expect to hear that the culprit behind my memories is no longer resided here. Those omens truly are a selfish, arrogant lot. There's little we can do about that. Instead, I have considered their offer of having these memories removed and would like to ask for your input. I will await you in my forest. Yours truly, the Unicorn. We want Arya. Fine. Take 3. Oh my god. You people.
気をつけなさいよ。おやすみな。
Okay, let's see. Oh my god, we'll never hear her say Okaidi ever again. That's sad. Persuade her, just never go to sleep. No, I will literally die. Just use the right dialogue. No! There, happy? It almost sounds like professing her love for me, says Arya. That was still a different combination this time, and it didn't work. No, not again! What are we writing down? You didn't do it right, then what was I supposed to do? Chaos. And Otto's dancing to the chaos, of course. Mont Blanc. Oh wait. Can I even? Ooh! Special cake made with plentiful chestnuts. Delicate and fanciful form. Created by hand. Nothing short of a work of art. What the heck is this? Forbidden apple pie. Otto is here for the chaos, but also wants our waifu Arya. A dessert made with the promise fruit said to have got its name from a powerful hold it takes you over at the first bite. Who's Arya? Oh my god. Thick and chunky meat and potato stew. Yummy. Ban him? You guys have the power to. I already read all this. Okay. You should check on Baraka at his hideout. I didn't get that last time. Where are my chickens? You're not dead, right? You're not dead. Woo! 15. Read it again. No! We already know what it says. Wait, I got wool? I got wool! Arya wrote me a letter? That's a lie. She just said I'm moving out. Deuces. Mayo maker. Dessert maker. Jam maker. Ooh. Jam maker. Ah! Jam. Wait, why can't I make shit out of that? Where's the cheese? Otto is vibing to the chaos. Wow, look at all those eggs. Oh, smoked eggs! No, I made a mistake. More berry juice. She isn't leaving the country. I'm sure she'll be around. Yeah, she will be. She said as much. They just want to live with Arya, is all. So dramatic. Gee. That's what you get for not keeping on. What do you mean? Why? How do we know Arya didn't just move in with Biscuit? Why are you people leaving? We're going to be with Arya. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll visit. Yeah. Deuces. Relationship time. Relationships take time. We already confessed our love for Arya, and she rejected us. And wrote it off as a joke. How rude. Wait, I can make repair kit level 2. What am I doing? And take shower. Oh my god. Biscuit's still on that. Stop being lewd. Oh shit. I don't know how to make it. What the heck is this? It's only lewd if you make it lewd. Biscuit's always lewd though, so you have to assume the intention is lewd. Even my Fuji is- what the fuck? Oh wait, what's Fuji? Mayonnaise maker. Shit! My mayonnaise! Alright, now we must turn in all this food. Got the money. Where's Biscuit going? We can warp to any region in Lost Gaia from Arya's pod near Leith Village. You need anything? I don't know, man. Oh. Okay, Stola. Stola it is. Stola and Arjun. The suggestion box. Alright, you know what? Let us pretend that we all were- hey, we fixed everything! Woo! We came back home! Woo! And now we're gonna do Heinz story quest. Yay! And then maybe if Arya leaves, if we progress the story, we delay that a little bit. When is Kana gonna be in the front? What do you mean? When I get good. Yo, Kana, you made it. Am I sleepy? You should sleep if you're sleepy. That's something I would say. You're not wrong. Sorry, I've been so immersed in my research that I barely slept. I've been inspecting the items Fiasola left and reading her ship's log. I've been a very busy boy, as one can imagine. But I've made some headway. Why do you call himself a boy? What'd you find out? Let's start with the items we recovered from the siege floor, shall we? They were basically items I could decipher just by looking at them. And a fair amount of it was Fiasola's damaged equipment. But there was one large white object among them. Wasn't able to figure out what it was until the very end. Well, figure out may not be quite right, but what I have ascertained is that it's something to be worn. How would there be clothes down there? I'd say it's more like a suit of armor than it is any clothing you and I would wear. Of course I tried to wear it myself, but it was so heavy I could barely stand. The helmet was just as heavy, and apparently has the ability to block out the sun. That's what those white omens were wearing! What one would do with such a thing is beyond me. Who would have worn it? I'm afraid I'm not the one to ask. Why is his window shaped like that? In such situations, the best thing to do would be to ask someone who might know. The omens, for example. There's a chance they would know something about what we found. Oh, you're right. Not that it matters either way. I have no intention of asking them. It's a matter of pride for inquisitive minds such as my own. Even if it only serves to draw things out, I insist on making discoveries on my own. To that end, we will not consult with the omens regarding this matter, but I know what it is. With that out of the way, there's one other topic to discuss. I'm not gonna side with Hololive. Yosola's ship's log, which was rich with useful information. It held a great revelation as to our next destination. It would seem there's something even deeper from where Fiesola's submarine was found. Like what? I'm afraid I cannot provide any specifics. Nothing in depth was written within the ship's log either. What we do know is that Fiesolo is looking for something that is much deeper than we have been so far. Perhaps you will understand the meaning behind the future of the past she mentioned by going there. Even further uncharted territory, the thought of what slumbers there has me trembling with excitement. Can't wait to see it too. You too, huh? Anyway, those are the results of my research. I intend to literally dive in straight away. Don't you want to sleep first? Sleep. Sleep? Why, I've never been more awake. I'll take some time to rest once all is said and done. Time to disembark. Right now? This is even deeper than Fiesole could reach. A world where no one has gone before. Man, I wanted to wait. It's not there before? That seems concerning. We'll arrive at Fiesola's submarine soon. I'm not 100% confident this Fiesola can withstand the pressure from here on out. What do you think? I believe in this ship. Believe, Yes, I believe in all of us. You, me, and the new improved Fiesola. Dive in deeper, shall we? What's this? Did you find something? I think so. Look out the window. The ground here looks like it's been gouged out. It's certainly a little different. I don't suppose something... What? Kana! Look at that! Don't scare me! Oh my god. A flag! Oh my god, we're on the moon. Something's stuck in there. Let's try and get a little closer. Why is this the United States flag? What the fuck is happening? What the heck? We're in Japan. What the heck is happening? Is it a flag? I've never seen this pattern before. What's a flag doing in a place like this? What is this place? Oh my god, we're on the moon. The moon flooded. Life's on the moon now. Is this the future of the past? Future of the past. But why would a flag be so far underwater? Who put this here? And why? And how? Did I have it all wrong? This isn't the seafloor, it's the surface. Fiesolo, what did you find? Well, that's weird. fine? Oh, sorry, I'm fine. We should return to the surface. I need to research this area right away. Moon's flooded and haunted by robots and artificial life. Thank you for joining me this far. What was that place? I don't know, but we'll find out. Mark my words. Especially if it's what Fiasola had been looking for this whole time. Anyway, let's part ways here. I'm going to grab a quick snooze, then return to my research. If I find anything, then I'll be in touch. Take care until then. Wow. I don't know what the United States flag is doing under this area, but okay. This just got extra intriguing. Alright, to the inn we go. Here are your meals. Yay! Arched blue finch recipe. This is the Mina quest we're closing out. Did you see him off safely? Yes, thankfully. That's good. I'm sorry to see such a good employee go, though. At least that should be the end of the rumor for now, and we can get back to normal. Did you fix up that room? Yes, with Mr. Coco. As good as new. Now that Mr. Coco's gone, I'll work twice as hard for the two of us. I know I can trust you to keep the rooms nice and clean. You sure can. Oh, whoops, I totally forgot to clean up Mr. Coco's room. Oh no. Please get it cleaned up before people come up with another crazy mover. Next thing you know, they'll be saying there's a gnome staying in there. Yes, sir. Those Konelu kidnapped Mr. Coco. What's happening? Are they killing him? Konugoro. Are the humans gone now? Yes, I think we lost them. In that case, please tell us what you found. Konna. You can stop pretending now. Talk normally. Oh my god! Sorry, I got used to it. All our spies end up like that, speaking gibberish. Thanks for taking one for the team. So, did you get the information? Yes. You really got those humans. They didn't suspect a thing. Good job. I gathered plenty of information about the inn. I'll give you the full report when we get home. Okay. Now we can start putting our plan into action. No! The betrayal! That's right, we already have a monopoly on the livestock trade. Next is to take over the hospitality business. Yes, sir! Klona, Klona! Oh my god, he did have a secret! Oh, that's unfortunate. How rude. Look at all my side quests. Holy shit. A lot of side quests. Hi, Raka. Evidence serviced. Supplies are packed. Can't imagine anyone will come through here, but maybe I should leave a trap anyway. All done. Now it's time to... You're becoming a thorn in my side. You're gonna fight Armadeus? What does it matter? It's none of your business out of the way. I wanna come. Your letter said our contract was void. I don't even know what our contract was. I meant what I wrote. Is there anything else? Let's fight Amadeus together. Still singing that old tune. Don't make me say it again. I'll face Amadeus alone. I must get my revenge and I won't let anyone stand in my way. Big enough beat up an old man. Bracca's ready to throw his life away fighting Amadeus. Where could that beast be hiding? This is a map of settlements around Leith. There's a circle drawn over the forest in the west side of Njord Steppe. This must be where Bracca is. Find the forest on the west side of the bridge. There's a forest over there? West side? What? West side of the Njord Forest. Oh, here. I dug in this spot. No sign of anyone around. Is it too late? Start by searching the perimeter for any villagers. Bracca. The hell are you doing here? You left the map on your desk. Dummy. See. Come to be the hero, have you? Thought I was throwing my life away. You're not going to listen when I tell you to leave, I bet. I thought I heard someone making a racket by the entrance. Who are you two, and what are you doing here? Have you heard of an Amadeus? Don't just throw that name around like it's nothing. He'll run away if he finds out. Amadeus? It's him. Don't tell me. Are you two friends of old Professor Amadeus? What? Professor? I'm sorry to disappoint you, though. You see, the professor is... Where is he? Tell me. Now! Well, if you go further in, you'll... Hold up a minute. What's with that guy? Thanks for your help. Talk faster next time. Right, sure. Oh, he's dead. Don't tell me Amadeus is... Yeah. What happened to him? Why is this here? Where's Amadeus? Did he leave already? Amadeus is dead. Who's there? Killed him. That grave marker is proof. You killed Amadeus? That's right. My name is Moldor. Like you, I was a man hunting the Hollow for revenge. So you... But how? Do you have a weapon like my holy rifle? Holy rifle? You don't know? I refuse to believe that. Doesn't matter. Amadeus is dead. Is that enough? I'm sorry for snatching your prey, but my work here is done. What if he was Amadeus? Not gonna say anything? So that's it? My revenge is... Where are you going? Back to Arjun. You can do whatever you like. Wait, what if that guy was Amadeus and he's bluffing? Unicorn Forest. Good to see you. As I wrote in my letter, I wished to discuss what happened the other day. Why are you writing those letters? Why? Must something so simple surprise you? I apply ink and write, same as you humans. I assumed all fools learn cursive in their youth. That is all besides the point. We are here to discuss my memories. I've been putting a lot of thought into what I should do about these false memories. I have come to a decision. I will have them removed. What about the missing omens? My ones. If I am to be honest, I wish to look for them terribly. But it's surely impossible to nary a clue with which to begin the search. You know as well as I that there is not a being alive who could replace my princess, even though she is fictitious, devised by the omens. No matter how long I search this world, I would never find that which never existed to begin with. Such a fool I have been, searching, heart-longing for a partner who never was. I cannot say my mind would remain as eloquent sharp were I to continue in such a manner. To that end, I must have these memories expunged. I have wrestled with this sadness, but it is the only means of calming the tumult that rages in my heart. I understand, Unicorn. I've decided to erase my memories of her, yes, but there's clearly some lingering attachment. She may not be real, but she's still my princess! It would seem my body is unable to conceal the aforementioned lingering affection, which means that even if we erase my memories, there's still a chance that some trace may still remain. So yes, before we proceed, I think it best that I get my affairs in order. I wish to visit each location to which I had traveled with the princess and earn some sense of closure. They may not be real, but they ought to be treated as memories nonetheless. I assume you will accompany me as my trusted retainer. Or rather, doing this by myself would be a tad lonely. I must. I thought you would say as much. How clever of me to employ the services of such a splendid hireling. Marvelous. With that matter out of the way, we will depart as soon as I have settled on where to visit first. Choosing just one when there are enough memories to fill 1,000 evenings would be no small task. I will ponder on this and let you know forthwith with another letter. That will be all for today. Be sure to come the moment you receive my letter, understand? What a whack horse, that's what I'm saying. Beadmaker level 2. Oh? Goodbye. Okay, let's find the Anthus. You know, this ship does look like the thing we were just doing. Where'd she go? Is she not here? Bro, did I miss her? Oh god. Was she in here? Oh, she's right here. Thank you for coming. I apologize for the other day. I cut our conversation short in spite of you coming all the way to see me. Did you find what you needed? That is what I called you here to discuss. I did not know how best to collect data on human emotion without giving away my identity. But the answer to that could be found in the histories of Lost Gaia, in the form of a political strategy implemented long ago. A box placed in towns where people could deposit letters of concern. There are records of a reigning AI implementing a similar network. It was considered an idealistic mode of democracy that allowed residents to directly respond to their government. It's important that everyone is heard. It may have been important, but this is where the government failed. Such ideals remained so, and their sense of democracy was never realized. The AI spent so many precious resources negotiating conflicting opinions. The result? The nation crumbled. Wow, that sounds a lot like today. But my goal isn't political in nature. I want to collect samples of thoughts and concerns that are born from the heart, and for that, it will do. I've already established such a box in every town, Neath included. I named it Suggestion Box. When did you When did you find the time to do all this? I got to work immediately after verifying my hypothesis. Humans have a great variety of worries and concerns. Being able to witness them may help to elucidate the mechanisms at work behind the human heart. Collecting the letters must be tough. Worry not, I have taken the necessary precautions. Any letters inserted into the suggestion box will be instantly transported to the Castle of Illusion. I imagine some letters have already begun to arrive, once I've collected a reasonable number. Sorry, I'm receiving a transmission. Nivalis, what is it? The castle storm is displaying irregular pressure levels? I can't help you. That has nothing to do with... What? There was a rush of letters from an unknown location which is causing it to overflow? Yes, those are mine. No, that's not. Look, I have my reasons. We've already received 562 complaints demanding we stop receiving such primitive correspondence. No, do not incinerate them. I'm on my way. Understand? Do not touch my letters. And inform the others, Nivalis. Rip. Junk mail. You're going to burn them? I won't allow it. I'm sorry, but I must return to the castle right away. I need to take the airship there, so please allow me to take you home first. Once I've concluded my business at the castle, I'll contact you again. Until then. Goodbye! How silly. Oh, we are home. Okay. Let's try a lease. Oh wait, to get there we gotta walk.
お土産に期待する。
Is that everything? Oh, it is. I just wanna look and get some stuff. Ooh. Oh! This was Arya's room. Wow, cute. Huh. This mean we can travel to other places? Let me put this food here and also activate this. Fancy green fence recipe. Cool. Never mind, we'll just run through. We'll explore a little bit the place before I'm going offline. Ah, a doll. Little scammers. Partition's so big to stop snakes from getting it. Okay. Wait, there's stuff down there. Is that a monster? Oh, it is. What is this? Empty battery. Oh. What a convenient path, though. Small thunder core. I'm already over leveled for this area. Delicate cog. Oh. A bunch of materials. Anything here before I move forward? Nope, no shiny stuff. Black plate. Cracks have formed in the crumbling road, but looking closer you see something shining from inside the crack. An item! Empty battery! Oh boy. Oh, the crack you retrieved the item from is beginning to widen. Oh no! Mini earthquake! False alarm! Woo! Love that. Oh wait, there's like an upper floor, that's why. Overlapped. Okay. Empty battery. Ooh. Enter, okay. Trying to make sense of this place, but this scene just gets more and more bizarre the longer you look at it. To breathe. Where are we? What is all this? These ruins stretch out forever. Is this some kind of abandoned ghost town? Almost. This is Panthalassa Junction. It is a long route that humanity made before the end, crossing the planet. End? Yes, the end of the world. The Queen ordered it. There were humans here before, like you. They welcomed the end. Or us. Former humans tried to fix world inequality by creating a glass net all over the planet that could transfer information at the speed of light. They used to think the reason people could not get along was because of time differences and distance. The internet. But in the end, all that light rushing around the planet only revealed a human's lack of understanding of each other. The human mind is not a standardized part, so in the end, they never managed to understand each other. Just like how two cogs with two different teeth won't work together. But humans couldn't accept that they were all simply different. They tried a different tactic. This time, they tried to unite the mass by connecting every landmass, and they succeeded in that massive task. This junction is the long route that ties together all the former nations of the world. But even though they succeeded in connecting all the land, their wish still didn't come true. No matter how they tried to pick up the pieces of the broken mirror, they would never reflect the world brightly again. Now this. Panthalassa is what's left of their empty prayers, and their wish to unite the oceans. Can we go forward here? Oh, we can. Alright, in that case, we go this way. Missed this up here. No shiny? Ooh, there's a thing out here though. Wait, what's that? Never mind. Oh wait, that's just a broken thing. Oh, this just loops in the beginning again. Oh, with stuff. Oh no, this is the second one. Ooh, worse. Arrow liquid. You can't jump down. I don't know how you climb up on the top floor, doesn't it? Man, that's some OP food. Okay, still halfway to go. Maybe we can make it even though I can't. Well, I could recover stuff. It won't belong. Hey. Oh, it's weak to it though. Oh, wait, is this the way down? Oh, what is? It's a fishing spot! Hi, Haro! Going well, how are you? Hey, come back! You're fine, you just got back from a movie? Ooh, what kind of movie were you watching? Oh, it's weak to gun. Nice! 2 empty batteries. Ginger. Ooh, egg robot. Oh, Black Panther, how was it? I want to watch that at some point. Maybe not in theaters, but I don't know. Maybe. You really enjoyed it? Ooh. Maybe I will decide to go see. I really rarely watch any superhero movies, but I really enjoyed the first Black Panther, at least. What are you guys doing out here? Oh shit, I might die. Is this the way? This is the way. But I might die. Shit. I need you to go home. No, let's go home. Let's go home. I can't pass out here. Okay. Oh, battery. Ginger away. Having that happen with the movie production, it's great to see that they pull it off. Nice. Yeah, the whole... They lost a key member of their cast was a bit concerning. Not strategically. Oh, I wasn't dying. It was just the stamina. Stamina and health are fine, but like the time, sometimes I don't know if I'm like gonna pass out in a dungeon. Wait, I can't see it. But it was that. Anyway. I am getting tired though, IRL, so I am going to call it as soon as I claim this. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm glad I played today. We got through so much. First quietest all the way down to like floor 25. That was unexpected. I need to make my money back. And upgrade everyone's weapons. You sent something in the loft. Yeah, so much progress today. Oh! Wait, so these are bronze and they turn gold. Oh, and I bet this is for book completion. Okay. Oh yeah. Let me just see outside. Well, thanks guys for hanging out with me on this Friday evening and for the well wishes today too. Really appreciate it a lot.